Alright, so after you completed your border file, the next step is to create a line plan. And that is to have a structured approach towards the survey itself. A line plan is used mainly to determine where you want to perform the surveys and the main direction of the survey lines itself. So if we go to the editor menu under line editor, there's a feature called cursor, and we select that, and that will determine in which direction the line or the first line is opted. So in this case, based on the two options I've selected, HYPACK assumes the survey will start from, if we're talking about hydrographic principles, from the right bank to the left bank if the flow is going in this direction. And you can also see there with the white arrows that the HYPACK assumes the survey is starting in that direction. You can move around these points to determine or to better align the line with regard to the main channel. So in this case I've changed the alignment slightly just to improve it a bit better, so it's as far as possible perpendicular to the main channel. Now the next step is, and I'm just going to quickly zoom out a bit. The next step is now to add multiple lines, because obviously a single line is not sufficient to cover the entire survey area. So if we go to the editor, line editor feature again, and we select offset, now the next step is to add multiple lines. So in this case, we're going to use lines left of center, meaning because it's traveling from the right to the left bank, we are going to populate this area with lines. So we opted with approximately 50 lines, and the distance arbitrary value that we're going to currently use is 150. It is important to note that the distance between the lines will impact the accuracy of the measurement. The closer the lines are located to each other, the more data points you're going to collect across the survey area. But also important to note that the more lines, the longer the survey is going to take. So if we accept those entries, that's the lines that I've created across my survey area. So now you will notice that first of all my lines is exceeding my border perimeter, because the border is the one aspect that define my survey area. And then secondly, I've also have multiple lines exceeding it on this side. You don't have to manually delete those lines specifically. There is a feature under the line editor called clip lines. So if I select that and I browse my border file, which should be under your project folder, and if I select Lake Miramar, open, and I accept that, then there's all the lines clipped according to my border file. Very quick and accurate process of removing additional lines, but also removing excess that was created during the line file. And then when I'm finished with that, I will go File, Save As, and again my naming convention is very consistent, so I will just use Lake Miramar, just delete the INI file, and just like that. So there's my line plan saved and completed. And here you'll notice that there's the line plan will be displayed in blue. Right, so that's one of the methods of creating a line plan.